It's such a privilege and a pleasure for us to advocate and fight for justice for older Americans. They have stories to tell us, wisdom to share, and have fought for our rights around our country, for civil rights, for equal rights, for voting rights. We all stand upon their shoulders, and how lucky we are to spend our professional lives seeking justice for them.
Saving homes, providing protection from abuse and violence, fighting fraud, scams, and financial exploitation, strengthening families, promoting safe, healthy lives of independence and dignity, pursuing justice. This is the work of Senior Law Center.
Pennsylvania has one of the largest populations of senior citizens in the country, facing an enormous array of critical legal needs which affect the daily lives and survival of seniors in our Commonwealth. The mission of Senior Law Center is to improve the lives of older Pennsylvanians and protect their rights through legal representation, education, and advocacy.
Poor elderly folks are the least regarded of any group in this country. It's kind of like a legal ER. You know, people come in and I'm being evicted now, and somebody's beating me up now, and you know, I'm losing my house in 3 days, and it's so nice to tell somebody that something is free.
He believes his personal identity was stolen. So what we are going to do is dispute the debt and follow an investigation. This client was being chased by her son here at the center. He wanted money because he's a drug addict, and we started a protection from abuse case for her.
Como le dije hoy, I'm giving her the instructions on how to file a petition in family court for legal custody of the children, which she needs to do as soon as possible, and that's when we'll go to court to represent her. So it wasn't easy, but oh my God, they're all happy now.
Mi vida. Mi vida, ellos son lo más grande que yo tengo. Ken's been with me since he's 4, with his dad, but his dad passed away in May. And Romeo's been here over 2 years now. I needed someone to take me to court for custody hearing, both times, because it was different because they're different mothers. I think he might have ended up in the system if I hadn't taken him. And I would have never let that happen.
I went to the Senior Law Center, and they gave me a lawyer, and she took it to court for me and worked on it and did a very good job. She had me get custody of him. Oh, yeah, take the man. She lights up my life. I don't have too many important people in my life, but she's one of them, and she knows it.
One of the main components of the program is to go out and give seminars at senior centers. When we started in 1978, we only had a staff of 2, and we served a small segment of Philadelphia. Now we are delighted through our Senior Law Helpline to be able to serve people in all 67 counties of Pennsylvania.
Mrs. Mahoney?
Yes.
Hi, good afternoon. This is Wendy Bookler calling from the Senior Law Helpline. How are you today?
Fine, thank you.
The helpline services are provided over the telephone by attorneys, and they are able to provide statewide specific legal expertise. Helpline also has interpretation services in 150 languages.
Mr. Vasquez came to us and told us that there were 2 people living in his house that he didn't want there. He had met a person at the Family Dollar around the corner that worked there. He allowed the woman to come in and use his shower, and then she asked if she could just stay 1 night. She came back with her boyfriend and her child and refused to leave and threatened to kill Mr. Vasquez if he were to tell anybody. They did over $7,000 worth of damage to his house. They made multiple threats to his life. and refused to leave for over 4 months.
Quiero preguntarle si usted está satisfecho con los resultados de su caso.
Sí, muy satisfecho, sí,
Okay.
satisfecho.
He's very appreciated about our services because he wouldn't have been able to get these people out of his house without our help.
I received a call today where a senior was in distress because her daughter's boyfriend threatened to shoot her, and she did not know where to turn. We will help her because we have a program called Project Safe.
Project SAFE is Stop Abuse and Financial Exploitation.
My son just has been harassing me, and
The seniors here at the Senior Law Center really require an advocate to accompany them through this process. It can be very scary to speak up, especially when a family member has physically harmed them, threatened them, made them feel unsafe in their own home.
I have a passion to work with clients who are victims of intimate partner violence. When I first meet with the clients, a lot of times they are very broken and distraught, but I like to help them get empowered.
Life had been a struggle, seemed to me. Thinking and worrying about the house, probably I don't know which way to go. I don't know who to see. That Senior Law Center means so much to our seniors because as we get older, we need somebody with care.
Senior Law Center over the years has been an excellent user of our funds, and we admire immensely the work that they do.
Practicing law for 3 years and the type of work that I do, you don't always see the benefits and the rewards in the way that you do here in these types of cases where it affects actual individuals' lives.
And then the next thing I know, I got a notice saying that I was going to have, they were putting my house up for shelf sale.
So you were able to save your home because of the fact that you had an attorney and help to go into court to stop the sale on 2 occasions.
That would have meant I would have lost everything. I would have lost my home. Then I've always been a person that tried to make it on my own. I will be grateful for the rest of my life. I really will.
The Senior Law Center is really, to me, the guardians of seniors in this community. They are the go-to organization to make sure that legal needs are met, but it's more than that. They partner with so many organizations, including the court, to make sure that there is a full response to the needs of our seniors.
They have helped a lot of seniors, you know, because as you get seniors, don't nobody really care, and don't nobody really help.
The needs of our seniors are exploding both in number and complexity, and there's a stronger need than ever for seniors to have a voice and an advocate and access to justice.
I absolutely love working at Senior Law Center. As a younger person, I truly enjoy working with senior citizens and helping them remain in their homes.
Our many projects and programs serve enormous numbers of seniors every year, over 8,000 seniors across the Commonwealth. And every day we are changing people's lives, and every dollar is valuable to us and is maximized to the greatest extent possible.
I can say this to the rest of the seniors, we need you. We need you. May God bless you and keep you strong to be there.
We are proud to celebrate 40 years of protecting the rights of older Americans, our parents, grandparents, veterans, our loved ones, and one day, all of us.